How do mediums connect with the energies of spirits who have passed? How do we all connect with spirit? How do we pick up on intuitive knowledge? How are we able to understand what's coming in the future? How are we able to know what's going on in someone's mind or even emotionally through their energetic field? It's a question that people ask all the time when they're interested in this kind of thing. And so I heard about a study recently, a study on pigeons in particular. Scientists took pigeons and examined why birds, through pigeons, are able to find direction and are able to find food without us being able to see how they can do that at all. They just seem to do it naturally and in tandem. And so it was discovered, of course, that birds are able to sense the magnetic field. There are cilia in their inner ear that allows them to sense magnetic fields and follow the direction of the magnetic field. And turtles actually have this ability too, it was discovered. So once this was discovered, the question then became, if pigeons can do it, if turtles can do it, can humans do it? So subjects were taken into the lab and were connected to brain scans, and a replica of the Earth's magnetic field was built in the lab and was directed toward the subjects in the lab. And it was shown that their neurons responded in a very specific way when Earth's magnetic field was directed toward the subject. So this takes me to the idea of how mediumship works, how the connection to spirit works, how we pick up on unseen information and unseen energy when there's really no explanation for it at all. And I wonder if it has to do with Earth's magnetic field. I wonder if the energies of those who have passed, I'll stick with mediumship alone right now. I won't go into intuitive knowledge or psychic ability or just the general connection to the energy fields around us. I'll just stick with mediumship. Perhaps when an individual has passed, that individual's energy remains intact in some way, in some molecular way, the energy remains intact, because as we know, energy can't be created or destroyed. At least we don't think so now. And so if that's the case, perhaps when our bodies are left behind and our energies remain, even if it's not completely intact, even if it's just specific parts of our energy field, even if the memories and thoughts that we put out in life remain as energy, then perhaps the magnetic field works with those energies in a specific way to allow us as humans to pick up on the energy. So perhaps this is all a part of the evolution of the human, that we are put in this space with a magnetic field around us, and that magnetic field allows us to connect to energies. And energy is, of course, what makes up the human body, and that energy remains, and the energy behind the memories of that human body remains. And so because of the magnetic field, mediums, which we all are able to connect with that information. I think it would be an interesting thing to study and to take further, and hopefully that will happen one day. There are a couple of labs that study mediumship. There's one in Italy in particular. So hopefully that's part of the study, and I just thought it was an interesting thing to share.